oven roasted turkey breast, tuna with smashed avocado, charred bacon on a sesame seed pickle, and mustard shavings on a rye ice cream cone. All of these things and more immediately scream Subway, otherwise known as that place that gave me food poisoning last month. Subway is kind of an enigma nowadays. It used to be a heavily marketed fast food joint that promoted healthy options, healthy alternatives to the good old burger and stuff like that. And now it's been relegated to that thing that is in the semi-bad part of town. They've gone through a little bit of a rebranding, and if I'm being honest, not much has changed. The sandwiches are still pretty mediocre, and I'd be goddamned if I'm picking that over Firehouse subs. But they are still one of the only places that truly boasts the ability to create your own sandwich using the ingredients that you pick out and stuff like that. And I thought it would be pretty fun if I did exactly that, except I wasn't the one making the choices. And no, I'm not letting AI do it for me. I'm letting its grandfather, the CPU, do it for me, using random numbers. I've gone ahead and programmed a random Subway sandwich generator using all the possible options listed on the Subway website, including the ability to add extra meat, veggies, cheese, or less of them. This truly is a one-of-a-kind program, and boy howdy am I excited to show it to you. Now, if you've gone out of your way to explore the Subway menu like I have, then you might be familiar with a sandwich called the Veggie Delight. The Veggie Delight is exactly what it sounds like. It is a sandwich with no meat on it. It's purely all the vegetables. And on the website, you can actually remove all the vegetables. On a sandwich, you can remove all of them, have 0 vegetables. Well, that ability still exists on the Veggie Delight. So theoretically, we could get a Subway sandwich with nothing on it. Or it could be far worse and we could get literally just bread and oil. The oil sandwich, as Haley likes to call it, and I'm not looking forward to it. So anyways, let's stop yapping over here and get to making some sandwiches. But I should remind you, the quality may drop a little bit. I purchased a new camera since then, and I'm using it to record this section, and the previous section was recorded using the webcam and my phone. So I apologize. I promise videos won't look like this forever. We're after this one, we're going seamless. It's only going to be this camera. Anyways, to the sandwiches. First sandwich. Right off the bat, my program decided today would be the best day to anger the poor Subway worker who had to make this monstrosity. If the waterfall of sauces weren't enough to make him quit, I truly don't know what would. Okay, this is a decent one. This one's not bad. Oh, Michael, how stupid you were. All right, we have our first sandwich saved. Time for sandwich number 2. Now, I know what you're thinking. How the hell is this a pizza sub? I'll admit, I was a bit thrown off at the idea of swallowing a combination of cucumbers, regular mayo, barbecue sauce, and pepperonis, but just like my dad always used to say, stop slamming the car door so fucking hard. Alright, sandwich number 3. Like clockwork, my dear old computer decided that one flatbread sandwich was not enough, and it rolled another one for me, probably just as, if not more disgusting, than the previous one. It should be known that I am not a fan of flatbread bread. I think it's the worst ever. I really don't even think it's a bread. I really think it should be relegated as like a... Sandwich number 4. Our first sandwich with seasonings and special additions on them. And as if the regular amount of bacon on a BLT wasn't enough, it decided to add 50% more and additional bacon in the special ingredients section. And I have to truly wonder what my sandwich artist thinks of this whenever he sees this order coming. Does he think to himself, why didn't this fucking loser just get, like, the double meat bacon if he wanted bacon that badly? Red wine vinegar with the vinegar... Oh, this is gonna be gross. This is gonna be fucking gross. You know, the fun part about recording these things after the fact, particularly in a long period of time, is that I don't remember what my initial reaction was, but I do remember what sandwich I rolled next. And let me tell you, I was very worried about it because getting this sandwich is going to be the most embarrassing thing that I had to do. It was terrible. I really didn't want it to happen, but just check it out. No fucking way that I just got this. And with that, we have our sandwiches. Which one will come out on top? Which one will taste the best? Will it be the nothing sandwich? Will just bread beat out this disgusting mess of sandwiches? I don't know. Actually, I do know right now. I'm recording this after the fact, but you don't know. So let's get on to taste testing these sandwiches and find out for ourselves.
Fuck off out there, will you?
Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I have my sandwiches here, and I also have some Zoo Pals plates to represent them. We will, of course, be ranking these. We'll see what is best, which one is worst, which ones are okay. I also have my obligatory Lay's kettle cooked sea salt and vinegar chips. That's my favorite, as well as a Dr. Pepper Zero. I think that would be enough to wash down the filth that I'm about to consume. And also something a little new for the channels, we have the sandwich cam, the webcam, which I will try to do my best to get what I can. The first Zoo Pal that we have is Tina the Tiger, so we will see what Tina's sandwich is. And right off the bat, it looks like a mess. It has leaked everywhere. It's very moist down here. It looks very gross. Yeah, luckily the Subway guy didn't really tell me anything. He was just like, oh yeah, here's your order, man. Have a good day. So I'm glad that I really wasn't made fun of, but looks pretty sick. Oh, mama, this looks nasty. Oh, my lord. That's sick. I feel disgusting just touching this. I should have grabbed some napkins. Shit. Now that is truly awful. That is some next level disgust right there. All right, well, here it is. We'll dig in and see how it goes. Ooh, Lord. I'm gonna tell you what this tastes like from the very get-go. It tastes like sushi. I'm not even kidding. It tastes like a California roll at first. And then the olives come in. The olives come in afterwards, and it hits you with the most disgusting thing that I could ever think of. I hate olives. I hate black olives. I hate green olives. They're gross. I really don't like them. This at first kind of surprised me. It didn't help that this bread is very it feels very stale. This was wow, what a start to how bad we are doing. No thank you. As you can see, we already took one bite out of this, and I don't think I'm going to be doing another one. That's definitely going in last place for sure right now. So Tina, I'm sorry, you're slapping yourself in last place right now. Hoo-wee. Boy, that taste, that lingered. I'm gonna use this as a palate refresher. That was, ooh, man. All right, our next Zoo Pals is Theo the bear, or maybe the teddy bear. I don't know why they didn't just call him Barry the bear, but hey, I'm not the one making these Zoo Pals plates. I don't work at Hefty. Next sandwich. All right, this is one of the flatbread ones. Not too much leakage down at the bottom. This one is definitely one I can, do some tricks with.
Deck, you can collect the dick.
I don't know what to think about this one. It looks like whoever made it tried to wrap it up like a burrito instead of folding it. Yeah, like this is like super long. It's unfolding. It looks like a Subway burrito. Maybe this is their version of one, or maybe they just wanted to, piss me off with their new Subway burrito. There's so much sauce. I don't even know how to eat this. I literally have to eat this like a burrito, but I feel like I'm not gonna get everything. Maybe in the middle? This one is not as offensive as that one there. This is the pizza. This is the flatbread pizza sub. Oh my God, this is gross. You would think the sauces would kind of throw it off, but it's not too bad. In fact, just to get a little bit of a better objective opinion of it, I'll go into the end here. Yeah, I mean, it's not awful. It's a lot of barbecue sauce, obviously. Like, that's the first thing that you can really taste. I think it overpowers most of the pepperoni and whatever else was put in here because it really just is overwhelmingly barbecue-y. Like I said, it's not terrible. It's very sloppy. I mean, you saw how much it was dripping. Besides that, I don't know. It's fine, I suppose. I wouldn't eat it again, but I mean, hey, it's not terrible. This one, you'll get a little bit of a shot of the innards here. There does appear to be mustard in this. I did kind of taste that, but like I said, it's just overwhelmingly barbecue-y, which is kind of insane when you have all the rest of the stuff on there. So, I don't know, middle place, I guess. All right, the next zoo pal up is Puddles the duck. He has his little dippers on the bottom instead of the top like these people do. It's their ears for these two. For him, it's his little feet. I hope he gets a good one. I like ducks, and Puddles deserves to have a good sandwich associated with him. Puddles' sandwich is bread. He has the bread sandwich. Notoriously light. This is very light. It's almost like there's nothing inside of it. I'm curious as to what it's going to taste like when we dig in. Now, I have to be honest with you. I'm very surprised that they even decided to give me this. There was no question about it. But with it being toasted, and I don't know, this might have been just because I arrived a little bit later than usual. It doesn't feel toasted. It feels just stale, which really brings it down quite a bit. So let's give it a try. Okay, I had to chew that for the longest time. I had to chew that super long. And on top, I had to like pull it up. I don't know if you could see it. I had to pull this thing apart. Whenever I'm talking about stale, like it's almost like they just gave me old bread. Like they had this sitting in the corner and they're just like, this idiot, just give him the one that we haven't sold in a hot minute. With that being said, however, if I were to pick one of these to eat fully out of the ones that I've tried so far, this unironically is going up to the top. Puddles, my man, you are in first place. Our next zoo pal up is Shelly the shell. Fuck. She's a turtle. Shelly the shell. She's a shell, she's a turtle, she's whatever you want her to be. That's why we all love Shelly. Get out, damn. This is another flatbread one. I can tell because of how rectangular and flat it is. In case you didn't know, that's how you can tell that you've picked yourself a flatbread sandwich. All right, this one I can already tell I'm not gonna like because it has this disgusting piece of white iceberg lettuce sticking out of it with the barbecue sauce. Absolutely terrible. I hate it. I don't like iceberg lettuce, and I especially hate these pieces here. This is not going to be an enjoyable experience. Also, the sandwich is unusually moist. You can see it glistening right there. I don't know why it's moist. Oh, it's like legitimately like Play-Doh, like clay. I'm scooping it out. All right, I'm gonna go kind of in the side right here. I feel like that's a safe area while getting a good mix of all of these ingredients. So here we go. All right. You know, I was just capping on it, but not bad at all. It's got a little bit of a spice to it. I think there might be some jalapenos in here, but this one's not terrible. I can imagine somebody like actually getting this. This seems like a pretty normal sandwich, so that's not too bad. That's not terrible. I didn't choke on it like the last one. So you can see that's a pretty good bite mark, and it's filled with a pretty good amount of vegetables and stuff. This one was pretty good. I think Shelly did not disappoint. Do I put it above the bread though? Yeah, I would say so. I would say so, just because I wasn't as disappointed. Granted, the glistening on this, the Play-Doh texture, that kind of got to me a little bit, but I feel like if I, really got this sandwich over and over again, I would probably be like, I don't care about that, I'll just eat it anyways. So Shelly is going in first place. All right, one more sandwich. Hopefully we've saved the best for last. It is going to be Cosmo the cow. We're back to the dipper little ears instead of the dipper little feet. So yeah, we're gonna see what the last sandwich is like. Hopefully it is really good. So this is the BLT, and it has the bacon sticking out as well as the avocado being smushed out. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I hate BLTs. I think bacon is the most overrated meat there is. It takes a lot to cook good bacon, and I'll tell you why. A lot of people say, "Oh, just put bacon on everything, it works." False. Soggy bacon is disgusting. The only correct way to eat bacon is crispy and it's salty and nice, but if you give me this flaccid bacon like you see here, this floppy, chewy bacon, it's terrible. It's disgusting. It is not bacon. It's just gross. So I don't know how I feel about this. Granted, this looks like a pretty normal sandwich. This is probably one of the most normal sandwiches that we are having today. It actually looks fairly nice, but I'm concerned that it will not be good. And I don't know. This is probably like the most like basic of like Subway looking sandwiches that you can really get, but let's dig in. I really don't think this spinach and avocado and bacon mixture is gonna go very well.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
That tastes like a disgusting breakfast sandwich to me. Ugh. First of all, any fast food bacon I have tried so far has been terrible. Any McDonald's bacon, terrible. Subway bacon, terrible. Even IHOP bacon, terrible. It's been awful. I really like my bacon when it's damn near charcoal. I just do. I like a crispy bacon. This is not it, Chief. Normally I like avocado, but just that mush with that just disgusting bacon and those two strange mixes of flavor have made this an edible sandwich, yes, but also like it's just one of those where it's like no, you can have it, but it's not for me. You can take that away. And yeah, it's a pretty well put together sandwich for what it is, but like I said, just no. We're not doing that. We're not doing the bacon. We're not doing the bacon with avocado. Absolutely not. So I know exactly where I would put this too. Do I know where I would put this? Would I eat this jumble of mess here, this barbecue slop fest over the bacon and avocado? Yes, I would. And all right, ladies and gentlemen, there we have it. The worst by far is Tina. Tina, I'm sorry. I like cats. I like tigers even, but Lord have mercy. This is straight from the devil himself. Cosmo the cows, this is a personal preference of mine. I really just don't like fast food bacon. It's really a big fat zero for me. Now, this one is just weird. It's very odd, very overwhelmingly barbecuey. So I can't really fault it for anything except that. Like, I'm not really tasting anything else except barbecue. So it's like, would I prefer just the overwhelmingly barbecue sandwich over the fast food bacon sandwich with avocado? Yeah, any day. In number 2, though, the bread, I feel like this needs to get another shot. This is a very popular menu item. A lot of people just get the classic bread sandwich, especially if you're on a keto diet. This is really a good one for you. Losing weight especially, this really helps. I just wish that, the person who made this sandwich didn't get so angry with me that they decided to pull out the stale bread from the back room. I feel like that would have really made the difference. And surprisingly enough, number 1 is, I think this is roast beef with iceberg lettuce and what. This one was a packed one, I remember that. So I'm actually kind of surprised with this one. I didn't expect that one to go on top. I thought it would be kind of in this range here, if I'm being to be honest with you. I thought this one might be like the most normal one. Granted, this is a lot of stuff, But ooh, wow, was I wrong. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's randomly generated Subway sandwiches. If you like this and you want to see me do some more, please feel free to comment down below and tell me. If you want me to do any other randomly generated restaurant foods or whatever, just let me know and I can code it up for you and make a video of it. So this was pretty fun. I like doing this. Sort of. I like doing it when we get up to here. At this back when I'm doing this is not fun, but up here, that's fun. So that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you for watching, as always. Until next time, I'm gonna go wash my hands in some red wine vinegar. See you later.